They're multiplying and endangering our lives. Brooklyn, New York. The city Steven Suarez has lived his entire life, and where a sinkhole nearly killed him.
I was walking up this road right here, oblivious to what was going on around me. I stopped at the red light, and when it was time to go, I started walking.
Steven stepped out into the road, unaware of the drama that was about to unfold.
The floor just opened up underneath me. I fell to the ground. I screamed. Instantly, I felt pain.
An aging pipe had collapsed, creating a sinkhole under the road, swallowing Steven's leg and pinning him to the pavement.
There was pedestrians all around here. Everywhere you see, there was pedestrians. The traffic was pretty crazy. People just speeding by like I wasn't there. I thought I was gonna die.
Steven's leg was twisted, and the injury was getting worse.
The pain, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was right near a 10. I was just hoping that I could make it out of this alive.
Emergency responders with a friend from the storm.
She was alone with her 7-year-old daughter, and I was concerned because she started texting me saying that the water was coming through the roof, and if the water can make it through, the wind can surely make it through. And if the wind gets through, that's when it gets really dangerous. My goal was to get to her apartment, which is up here on my right.
David had survived the hurricane, but another threat was lurking just around the corner.
All of a sudden, my vehicle started to do crazy things, and my wheels started to shake, and I was like, what's going on with this vehicle? Maybe 2 seconds after that, it was just a giveaway, just boom. And all I heard was a big bang, bang. When I looked down at my windshield, I seen sand and dirt, and I'm like, you gotta be in sinkhole.
David had plunged into a freshly formed sinkhole. This cell phone footage taken that night shows the danger he was in. Saturated by rain, the soil around him could collapse at any moment, burying him alive.
First thing I realized was I can't get out of my door. Not that I couldn't open the door, but it would be foolish to get out of this door because I'm only putting myself into the hole.
The van's back door was David's only hope of escape, but the vehicle was sitting vertically on its front bumper, meaning he'd have to climb out.
Every time I would maneuver myself enough to get to the back door, the force of the wind, when I would try to open the door, the wind would push it back closed, then I would lose my grip, and I would slide all the way back to the driver's seat. So after the second time, I realized that I can't get out that way. I'm thinking now, if I can't get out of this thing, and the weight of this vehicle continues to push the sand or dirt or whatever deeper, it's gonna just close in on me. And even if they get here, they probably won't even get me out. You know, and I'm thinking like somebody gotta help me out of this hole.
The van had smashed into the sinkhole with such force that a local resident heard the crash, even over the howling wind.
I think it was maybe 11:30, maybe midnight. We hear this really, really loud bang sound. Like, thought for sure it was a tree falling or some house getting hit by a branch. But it was very, very loud. And we looked outside to see if we could see what it was, and we saw brake lights outside, and we got kind of worried at that point.
Thinking someone had been hurt, Anthony braved the hurricane.
It was so windy, I could feel the wind kind of like pushing my body sideways. And there were branches falling, so I didn't want to be under too many trees. So I kind of went out in the open and got a little bit closer to the van.
So did he.
It's an experience being here again, just seeing the spot that it could have all ended. I didn't think it would bother me being here. Obviously it does. I think we should reverse. Because once again, in the back of your head, you're still thinking, you know, it could happen twice. You just don't want to take that chance again.
The most terrifying thing about sinkholes is you never know where or when they'll strike. When people fall into a sinkhole, it makes the nightly news. But pets are at risk too. Their inquisitive nature could put them into danger, and sometimes Yorkshire, England, known for its vast